In 2 minutes, Stephen will be 1 minute late. Joke's on you, I'm 1 minute early. I don't know, why not? Wow, hello. Early stream start, why not? I've got my hot chocolate. I've got the only people in the audience who matter. Sam, Reg, and Hans. Ha ha! Space-time breaking apart. Ah, well. How are we doing? To be honest, I just wanted to start early to show off the one thing that I spent all day painting. Ha ha ha. Hello, Oda. We'll see if the camera can actually pick it up here, but... Oh, that's bright. It is the Legatus Lanius. Haha, I'm well chuffed with him. To be fair, I also have just a straight up photograph here in case that didn't show up very well. Yeah, look at that. He's got his fucking 4-pack and his bat nipples out. Yeah, this is what I was doing during Lily's stream today. Pretty happy with that. Except for the fact that the paint keeps chipping off, which is a right bollock pain in the arse. Right, you can go sit over there. Alright, let us get on with the actual game, shall we? I would say that we have a lot to do today, but we only have, like, 2 things to do. Oh yeah, the first of which is, if you remember where we left off last week.
What the fuck, man? I've been standing here forever. Right?
Oop.
What are we standing around here for?
Wait here.
Don't piss around. I don't want to be standing here with my thumb up my ass all day.
Getting rid of Jericho. No, unfortunately, this, for now, this is the non-canon. This is non-canon. I'm only doing this for fun. Because I've done too much inventory management off-stream. Oh. He has died. We can see a leg of him over there. A torso of him over there somewhere. Where is he? Oh, bits of him landed everywhere. I'm never gonna find him. How's he going to be able to pull himself together? Oh, I wondered if he would drop a finger, because he's a bad man. You know what? One more time. One more time. Hey, Lily. I hope the headache ain't doing too bad. Sorry, I realized we spent like the last 15 minutes of last week doing this, but this time I actually got him to die properly. And I added like another 50 or 60 mines to the pile. So before we move on from this forever, just to make all of my work worthwhile. There he goes! Jericho has died.
Hello.
And farewell to you. Okay, back on actual track there. So, you done with your Christmas tree? Yeah, I saw your photo. Oh, and I've done my Christmas tree. Oh, sorry, I realized like most of you haven't seen it yet. I got it up early this year because last year I didn't bother at all. So, all right, Jericho's still here. He's now a racist. Oh, a few things. Sharon now has the Riley's Ranger armor. I don't know why. It's unique, and apparently it's just as good as the other stuff. Clover is a tiny, tiny person, still. And I think that's us. I managed to repair my armor. I bought some spare, like, T45, just to repair my power armor with, because it was starting to fall the fuck apart. And now we're getting on with things. First thing to do today We have not explored anything up here in the northwest. But I want to go find Fort Constantine. This old ruin that Mr. Crowling and his crew apparently tried to loot years ago. And now that we have all of their keys, Dukov and President Dave and who else was it? Tenpenny, Ted Strayer, Walter. We're gonna go find what the loot is. And I know what the loot is, and it might be quite good. On a related note, I have no idea how to get my companions to wear power armor in this game. They are supposed to be able to wear power armor, right? Ah! Dart gun. Whoa, hold up, who's shooting? Ah! We've been flanked! Yeah, we're at the point in the game where the entire wasteland is just sentry bots and deathclaws. And if we're real unlucky, albino rad scorpions. Albino rad scorpions, which in my D&D book have the highest AC of all the rad scorpion variety. And are fucking assholes. Oh. Speaking of rad scorpions. See, this is the only reason why we're on part 14 of this goddamn game. It's because we can't get anywhere without getting harassed. Oh. Allergic to water. Yeah, that's the one thing. I imagine there's some disagreement over this. Oh, fucking hell, albino. But in New Vegas, the fact that the wasteland isn't just randomly populated with creatures does mean that you can at least walk around and don't have to worry about quite as much harassment. Like, it might make the world seem a bit more empty. I know that, you know, I've talked about this with Sam quite a bit, and he wanted to find mods that add in, like, random encounters, Fallout 1 and 2 style. But
I'm ahead.
I mean, I would take that over, like, this. Just unable to get from A to B. Or not even A to B, just round one rock without finding some massive monster. And another one! There we go.
Damn.
Harassment. It is harassment!
I'm ahead.
I mean, how does the ecology even support this many alpha predators, you know? like we all learnt about the food pyramid back in Biology 101, right? It's upside down in the Fallout world. You've got, at the top, on this massive layer, you've got Deathclaws, Super Mutant Behemoths, Rad Scorpions, Yao Guai. And then as you go down the layer, eventually you get to the very bottom, and it's like, there's 5 or 6 Brahmin. 5 or 6 Brahmin in the entire capital wasteland. That'll support all of the predators above. That's how that works. In the middle somewhere, you've got dogs and mole rats. And raiders.
Look out.
Did you guys hear that? Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that guy screaming. As he ascended to the afterlife. You forget the most common food source for these monsters are juvenile humans. Except we don't have the killable children mod on, so how can they possibly? What the hell? Well, somebody's having fun over there. Let's just mind our own business, shall we? How far have we travelled? We have travelled this far so far in the stream. That's what I'm talking about. And we've killed, like, 3 Rad Scorpions, a Deathclaw, a Sentry Bot, a Robobrain, a Raider, a pack of rabid dogs. We've seen a nuclear explosion. More raiders. Right away. Let's just get back down to 0. Fuck it. Anyway, sorry, I'm not really reading chat. I just realised I forgot how to stream. It's been a week. Don't worry, Jericho. Your thumb and ass will be further apart than they ever were before. True. Oh no, what's happening, Jericho? Chancellor Constantine, door keys are our speciality. Ah, I see what you did. You don't get a choice, Stephen. It's the Scorpions' country too. They voted for it. Well, they voted wrong. This is why democracy is failing. We used to be a real country. Oh, they're in... Shit. Okay, somebody has a missile. That's a bad thing. I was gonna say, they're in metal armor. That's extra good for my flamethrower. Get literally microwaved. Go on. Missile, missile, missile. Where are all of your fingers? Give me your fingers, you fuckers. Never mind. On the subject of killable children, I saw a mod for Jedi Academy that adds Order 66 stuff. How would that work? I mean, I don't know, you'd have to elaborate, I guess. Unless it means, like, it's just like a full-on, like, level mod where you go back to Order 66 or something. Like, just adds a whole new scenario. Okay, cool. Speaking of Star Wars games, actually nothing to do with that at all. Patrons, I've had a poll up for about half a week. I made it very early. And it's going to be up for another week or so yet. And it's for what we're going to be streaming after Star Wars next month. And there's a lot of options. I think more options on this poll than I've probably ever done before, ever than I can remember. Boom. So feel free to have a gander.
Hey.
The screams. The screams of the damned.
I just need to catch my breath.
No, please, suffocate. Do you think if we keep running, Jericho will have a heart attack? Because he's an old, out of shape piece of shit. Maybe if we're lucky. Hold on, I recognize exactly where we are. This is the radio station I was looking for last week.
This place sucks.
Shut up! I was looking for this place. There's supposed to be a... a kind of manhole cover somewhere that leads to an underground bunker. But I can never find it. It's like... Ah, here we go. I was going to say, it's like one of those things, like the entrance to Oasis. I always know it's here, but I can never find it. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Here we are. Explosives. Now have 10% less bread. Okay. So, like, if I fire a missile launcher, it will go straighter? That doesn't really make mines or grenades or basically most explosive weapons that much better, but okay, fine. I have cast the deciding vote. You will be playing Oblivion. You know what? I'm actually fine. I'm down for that. A little bit of classic janky-ass Bethesda RPG. I think I'll play it with absolutely no mods either. Like, I thought about doing at least the character overhaul mod to make the, like, character faces look marginally less shitty, but you know what? If you take away the potato faces, what else does Oblivion have? What else does it have? Jedi Academy had some excellent story mods. Played a few of them. Not surprised you have, Sam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do a flip. Oh, stop. Whoop, stop. Stop. We're still having this problem.
Goddamn cigarettes are getting harder to find.
Shut up. Am I going to start making Jericho smaller every time he says something annoying as well? Now, there's a sniper in this window. I know. I think this guy is like maybe an outcast from the Oasis people? I'm not 100% sure. He's got the hood.
Oh, hell yeah!
Drifter. He's weirdly tanky. Maybe he scales with the player and all. So we're fighting the level 30 version of this character right now. Fucking hell, come on. Stutter. Hey, it's exactly that. Oasis Exile. Coordinates, combat armor. And... fuck it, it's a unique sniper rifle. Not that I will ever use it, but... it's unique. I'll put it in the pile.
Where? I'm in.
He has a funny hood. He does. I could just hear Clover yawning while being attacked by a bear. Fucking woman's never impressed by anything.
What's the matter, huh? Can't stand the sight of your own blood?
Oh, anti-venom? Anti-venom. There we go. Good job, guys. They were just fighting a bear off screen. I had nothing to do with it. What do I need to put up? It's repair and survival. Both have some very, very useful abilities. But I'm thinking I want to get Judy Rigger. At this point in the game, I have a lot of high-end gear. And my biggest roadblock is just keeping it repaired. So... yes, let's just focus on that for the next couple of levels. And once again, having to think about what bloody perk to take. You gain a 50% damage bonus every time a critical hit is scored. Yeah, sure. I've not really been building a character around critical hits that much, but it's never a bad thing. Also, it's been a long... Sharon? It's been a while, but I've been making Sharon carry around the shovel for just this situation. You never know when you'll bloody need a shovel. Drugs. Drugs? Does any dead person here not have drugs? Bottle caps, that'll do. Ammo. For weapons I don't use. Bottle caps, that's fine. Oh no. Oh, that's a small person grave. It's a small person grave with a teddy bear in it. Oh, I feel bad. Keep digging. I feel bad, but it won't stop me. I'm not saying she's a gravedigger, but she ain't messing with no... something? Yeah, you can think of a lurk either, could you? What are you doing out your grave? Get back in there. Right. You can take the shovel back.
Very well.
Shovelware, piece of shit. Right, how much further do we need to go? How far have we travelled? Right. North.
Hey, I found a... damn it. Never mind, it wasn't anything.
You fucking idiot. How did that child die with no killable children mod? Old age. Ligma.
This is a dangerous place, fool.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, where's my shovel? I haven't used this before, have I?
Like that? Oh, hell yeah!
There's more where that can go.
I really missed this.
Okay. It's not bad. I don't tend to use these because they're not very accurate, but they're essentially just the laser shotgun. Scatter launcher. I mean, what actually is its damage output? 211 per second. At 24.5 per beam with 3 beams. Compare that to my normal laser, which is 27, so it's slightly more powerful. Yeah, okay. Only very slightly. 2.5 points of damage more for 1 beam. So it's and it's more accurate. So obviously I would use that for, like, sniping. But this is... yeah, this is going to be my new go-to anti-scorpion weapon. The trend continues of being unable to take any steps without being attacked. Who's this? Sentry bot and albino rad scorpion. Wonderful. Hello.
Two hits, kid. 2 hits.
Help me!
Look out. Die. Die. Fucking die.
Good enough.
You know what? As Sam would say, Jericho's just banterless. He's just banterless. He just has generic raider dialogue when he's in combat. He doesn't do a funny Clover battle scream or anything. Or talk about being bored. I'm bored.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just no fun. Clover's battle yawn, yeah. Clover, what the fuck weapon are you even using?
You like that?
Well, that's the end of that.
Clover, what are you... oh my god. Right, I didn't realize that companion weapons could lose durability, but that's an issue. We'll have to get that fixed. I gave her a modified chainsaw, and she's using a sword. She's going through her Metal Gear Rising phase.
Oh, hell yeah.
She's into swords now. Let's get a picture together. Capture the moment. Hey, Jericho. Get a picture of me and the big game hunter. The big gate hunter. I miss Dad. Speaking of which, we really should find Dad this stream, shouldn't we? That's kind of the other thing I need to do before end of stream.
I'm bored.
I'm bored.
I'm bored. It's time for you to die.
Oh, fuck off. What? That was very close. That was just right over the shoulder. I could hear it through my headset here. Wait a m- who the fuck it-
2 hits, kid. 2 hits.
hold up. Okay, actual what the hell moment right now.
Taking fire! My leg!
Somebody else kill it. I need there to be a corpse. And now we gotta deal with this.
Hey. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you're already crippled, it looks like. Well, we can double cripple you. Fuck it. Good job. Right. Where the fuck were they? Look at this. Look at this. Guys. Enclave Hellfire Trooper. I know you from the radio!
It's good to be out here again. Damn good.
The fuck are you doing here? But more importantly, we got ourselves some Hellfire armor, don't we? Don't we, boys? Got some fucking Hellfire armor. Sorry, I don't know what you were... I don't even know what you were doing here. Or who you are. But I like your fucking outfit. Alright, what we got? DT25 versus... DT20. Oh, it's actually... But it's also at half condition. But it also just looks cool, so I'm gonna keep it. Plus, this was always the armor I wanted for my, my flame build. You looted that alien, I know. By the way, somebody else needs to carry my power armor now.
Very well.
It's important. Take care of it. Or wear it, I guess. No, you're not allowed to wear it.
Very well.
Only I may wear it. Alright, here we are at Fort... Getting attacked by robots again, like always. Holy shit. Just curious. Settings... Enhanced vision M. Why would M be? Alright, I guess there is none. I thought this helmet might have some built-in night vision or something. Given that it's the, canonically the most advanced power armor ever developed in the Fallout universe.
Hey! Flank him!
I do like the Hellfire armor. What do y'all think of it? What's y'all's opinion on the Hellfire? A very fun model to paint.
I'm bored.
Always bored.
I've got one! Where?
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. Sharon in Winter Eyes T-51B. Well, the thing is, I don't know why my companions can't wear power armor. They can wear the helmet, apparently, but...
Glad that's over.
Fuck off, Will Wheaton. Can't get them to wear the actual outfit. And it's not a faction thing, because the armor I'm giving them is non-aligned. It's not like Brotherhood-specific power armor or anything like that. Like, I know that's the case with some Fallout New Vegas companions. Whoop. Stop finding new things to kill, people.
Where?
I think we were just putting it out of its misery, honestly. Goodbye. Phases into the rock. Actually, I'm curious. I'm a little curious. Where'd it go? Has it just fallen into the ether? Well, oh no, there we are. Fossilized. Future generations will discover it. They don't have training. Well, that might be the case, but the thing is that power armor training... I'm basing this only on the fact that I see footage of, like, Jericho in power armor a lot online and stuff like that. I don't remember if companions could wear it or not in vanilla Fallout 3. I just don't remember, because it's been that long since I played normal unmodded Fallout 3. I just feel like they should, without the need for training. And it might be the fact that this is New Vegas that's having an effect. I don't know. If there's a way to fix it, that would be nice, because one of my fondest memories in these games was having the full crew in New Vegas, all like, what is it, 8 companions?
All get right
And all the human ones, at least, so obviously not Lily or the dog or Edie, but all the rest of them in power armor, storming Caesar's camp, and just, like, a full-on power armored army. Just destroying everything. Great fun. Let's back outside. So. Hello. And survival bubble ahead. Any chems you take or ingestibles you eat now last 10% longer. That's not too bad. Fort Constantine launch codes. And for some reason a lot of bottle caps in a pre-war safe. Never could understand that. My pizza's here. Trying out Pizza Hut's no meat pepperoni. Alright. Interesting. Cigarettes. Any chance we can have a quick nap before we continue? Ooh. Are you fucking kidding me? You cannot sleep in an owned bed. I think the base commander's been dead a couple 100 years, guys. What am I gonna get fucking arrested? Fuck you. Alright, we'll eat some cram or something instead. Piece of shit. Steamed Mirelurk. There we go. Reg has info on power armor. I just read that there's a mod for TTW that gives you training manuals so companions can wear power armor. I might get that then, because I would like these guys in power armor eventually. Because, like, what's the point in having all of these suits if only you can wear them? You know what I mean? Like in classic Fallout, it was always great getting a second and a third set of power armor. It'd be like, ooh, Vic, here you go. Sulik, here you go. I will go get that mod. Right. Here we are. Fort Constantinople. We picked up a few books, didn't we? Let's just get them out of the way. So what is winning on the patron poll then? Is it Oblivion? Did you vote for anything else to Hans? I checked the poll not that long ago, but obviously you're probably the newest change to it. Imagine Clover in tiny power armor. Nope, got my helmet back on. Your helmet. Your fucking helmet. Boy, it sure was good for us that people in the old world also collected bottle caps, but just for fun. It sure is convenient that we keep finding these bases full of little stashes of bottle caps. I'll tell you what, my flat's going to be great for people in the future. I've got like boxes of bottle caps. It's kind of a habit. Has been for years. I don't bin the stuff. It's too much playing this game. Cram him in the armor. Just stuff him in there. Vic. Why am I sneaking? That is such a bad habit. I play too many stealth characters that I just automatically go around dungeons in sneak mode. And it's like, wait a minute, why do I care? I have power armor. First of all, they can hear me coming. The slap of my ass cheeks gives it away. And furthermore, why do I care? If I had the Ripper, I wouldn't even need to bloody think twice about anything. You just have to walk around holding down left mouse button.
Hostile detected. Coming to position.
Where?
Tell you what, there's an actual little lore question. Because, so Jericho keeps complaining that cigarettes, they keep getting harder to find. And I'm like, yeah, people aren't making new cigarettes, are they? In this world. I mean, probably in the West Coast, because as we've established, the West Coast is just a utopia. An actual, just leagues ahead technological, societal development than this fucking shithole. But, yeah, I guess people just gotta make do with 200-year-old moldy fags. That's British slang. Sorry, that's a British slang word for cigarette. Just for YouTube's terms and service to not crawl up my asshole. I missed that. Sam's Fallout 2 stream where Vic was just getting shot in the head whilst being in power armor. Pissing myself. Big, moldy. Did the third part of that comment get blocked by the YouTube terms and service, Lily? Have you been banned from YouTube now? I think she has. Oh, hello. Wait, did you actually say fags and it just didn't? That's funny. USAF, one touch command, system ops. Welcome, Commander. Launch ICBM. I'm so glad. I am so glad that there are no other, like, checks and balances between me, who just stole the Fort Commander's red keycard, and I can just launch nuke? Go on. Launch nuke. I don't know where I'm launching it. Frankly, I don't care. I have no moral qualms about this. Some poor little society, some like Chinese megaton, somewhere in the suburbs of former Beijing. You know, they've managed to just get irrigation set up again. They're starting to climb back as a civilization, and then, what do you know, another nuke just lands. I'm a monster. But I didn't lose any car mass, so I guess they were all assholes? Missile launch error. Oh, targeting navigation corrupted. Well, you know what? That makes sense. I think it actually lands somewhere in the DC ruins or something, if I remember right. How would you like a Fallout spin-off set in China?
I didn't sign on with you so that we could be playing Santa Claus out here. You're gonna pay for that.
How would I like it? I'll be honest, I am not so keen on any Fallout game set outside of the US, just because, like, the identity of the franchise is tied to, like, basically parody of America, you know? Which doesn't really work when you take it to other countries. I mean, obviously, like, purely, like, on a personal level, I would be interested to see what they would do with, a Fallout set in China, or, you know, that mod, which must be getting close to release now, the one set in, like, London. You know, I'm certainly interested to see other people's takes on it, but, like, at a certain point, it's not really Fallout, it's its own thing. Whether you say it's, like, set in the same universe or not, you know. Wouldn't you want to see a ghoul Queen of England? I mean, I just need to, like, turn on BBC News every now and again, and you see them right there. Bunch of fucking ghouls.
Welcome to Jacobstown, ghoul.
Hence why it would be a spin-off, not a main game. Yeah. I don't know. There's certainly, like, things you could do with it. I mean, what would you do? Would you have it be, like, purely like a one-to-one, you're just, like, a Chinese vault survivor or something? Or would you have it be, like, Americans flying over or taking a boat over just to, like, visit. I wonder what happened to China. And then, like, you're, like, strangers in a strange land type situation.
I'm gonna fuck your shit up here.
Walter. I hope Fallout London isn't shit. It does look good. I should be able to pick this lock. Sight. There we go. Our first very hard computer terminal, I think. Ah, Jesus Christ. I cannot be arsed like having to go through this many letters and match them up. Let's just do it random. Not on stream. What do we got? What do we got? Infiltration. Well, it's not going to be anything with an ION at the end. Disappearing? No. Fuck. Many, many years ago, cigarettes were traditionally made with a thin layer of cork covering the filter to prevent lips sticking to paper. The F word was another word for fake. Alright. Also a nice tree. Oh, thank you. Also, hi Neil. Didn't say hi. I hope Fallout 76 is updated to remove fauna so it looks like a Fallout game. You mean flora? Fauna are creatures. Oh dear. I'm out of hot chocolate. Like, what I really want to see is I just want to see the she show up again in a Fallout game. You know, the San Francisco faction in Fallout 2 of like Chinese submarine survivors. Like, I fucking love those guys. I just thought they were really cool. I'm not sure, but I mostly want Chinese writing team to avoid horrible racism. Maybe it would be like a hyper 1960s China in aesthetics, like how the US was hyper 94. But yeah, well, I mean, that's basically what Fallout, what little we have seen of China in Fallout. Admittedly, mostly in the Bethesda games, whose take on it I don't particularly like, but you know, they've kind of gone for that Maoist China aesthetic. If you look at like their soldiers and their propaganda posters and everything else. I will say, have any of you heard of the thank God cancelled interplay game Fallout Extreme? Extreme with an X. Like Extreme. Any ever hear about this game? Anticipating. Accompanying. Did I do that one already? Brainwashing. Oh, this is going to take fucking ages, isn't it? I might have been faster if I did actually just do the puzzle properly instead of just randomly click things. Was it made by Elon Musk? Yes, it was. It sounded kind of gash, to be honest, but long story short, it involved you traveling north from like Oregon or something up to Alaska, over the Bering Strait into Russia, and then down into China, where the final boss of Fallout, John Fallout himself, was the Emperor of China, and you had to beat him in a big final battle before he could double nuke America or some shit. And I think that sounds fucking shite. If for no other reason than it completely misses the goddamn point of the original Fallout games, which was not... The message of Fallout was never that we gotta be careful of China. China. You know? I'm not joking. This was the actual game. You can find it on, like, whatever the current worth a damn Fallout wiki is. Like, the real villain of Fallout is, like, human nature or some bullshit than that. But that aside, the real villain is the American government. Case in point, they made this pretty goddamn clear in Fallout 2, didn't they? They made it pretty fucking clear that the biggest threat to life on Earth was fucking nationalism and, like, that kind of petty, introspective, you know, gotta protect us and ours kind of mentality that the Enclave, like, fully embodied. You know, the Great War itself was entirely caused by, well, it was caused by resource scarcity, but unhelped by the fact that America just basically flipped the table and went, alright, it's us, we will be the last country on Earth to have any oil, fuck the rest of yous, close our borders. This is very fun, isn't it? I might actually just stop bothering to pick these goddamn locks. They're really fun. It's just... Was there even anything in that room? Fucking nothing. Whatever, I give up. Can't be arsed. Right. Warhead storage key. Extreme sounds like a naughty website. Pizza update. The pepperoni was very good. Quite convincing. It was the Red Menace we met along the way. What? The real villain is the Red Menace we met along the way. Sure. I think that's what you're trying to say. Mini nuke launcher. Nice, nice, nice. And... what do you know? It was T-51B the whole time. So, until the Operation Anchorage DLC, this was the only suit of T-51B you could get in Fallout 3. The classic. Fucking gorgeous. Love it.
Be careful.
And that alone made this entire quest line, the whole shoot him in the head quest line, totally worth it. Before Operation Anchorage and the other DLC were released. Because if you wanted the best armor in the game, you had to do this quest line.
Medals upon my chest.
Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. What do you know? Mr. Tenpenny was a robot the whole time. Let's go. Raiders are also communists. What? The point of Fallout is how communism, China, destroyed the world, and capitalism, US, thrives and rebuilds. Duh. You're correct. My mistake.
I'm just getting warmed up. My medals upon my...
Alright, well we're done here. Jolly good. I guess we could go exploring. Quick check, actually. I'm looking for something. Whether we just fast travel home or I take a quick little detour. Around here somewhere. We'll just... HD. Evening, y'all. Hope everyone's good. Hey, HD. What happened to standard definition beard? Sounds like a damn Flash parody. Mm-hmm. It's alright, Reg. I'm just looking for one little bitty location, which I know there's a bobblehead, which I need to add to my list. I would like to collect all the bobbleheads before we get to New Vegas. But we'll see. Remember when 480p was the standard? I remember. Betbridge Farm remembers. And now my 720p Xenoverse 2 videos look like absolute garbo. Literally unwatchable. Oh, hello. What have we here?
Hello.
Death claws, death claws. Gotta find the bridge. Hey, hey, hey. Crippled. Except he can still jump. Holy shit.
I missed it.
Here we go. Ever thought of cunting Xenoverse through an AI upscaler and ruining it forever? I hadn't until right now. I have decided no.
Glad to finally be away from Megaton.
No. Oh, yep. One of these. That's the first time I have ever failed a lockpick. Ever. In the entire history of this game. Not including all the other times. Right. Door to Deathclaw Sanctuary. I didn't realize Deathclaws could use doors.
This place is not safe.
Really? What gave it away, Sharon?
I'm bored.
What? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. How tall are you? What are you about? About 8'3", 8'3"? Nope. 8'2"? Alright, you're going down to 80. There you are. Isn't it beautiful?
Colonel Autumn to the Rumpus Room.
I didn't know what else to say. Your damage resistance has been permanently increased by 5%. That's not bad. And now we can leave. Except for you, Jericho.
Don't piss around. I don't...
You can just live here now. Goodbye. You can stay there for the rest of the stream. Give us a shake for the old Ben, man, will you?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
You could improve it. Make it like those shitty Ghibli movies that... Oh dear. That can now be watched in 60 FPS. No. I don't think I will. Okay. So, we need to find Dad. Last week, we went to the Vault-Tec headquarters to try to find Vault 112. It didn't work. However, Project Purity 10.
I'm off to Vault 112 to search for anything of bronze that might help me get this purifier up and running. All I know is that it's west of some place called Evergreen Mills, and it's well hidden in some sort of garage. But I'll find it. I have to. It's so close.
Oh dear.
But that's the story of Project Purity, isn't it? An eternity of almost theirs.
Just like this
Let's
stream.
see if Braun
We're
has the
almost at the end. At part 14. And yet it keeps on going. Alright, west of Evergreen Mills, the smithing cases. Hello, Mr. Chamoy. Have I played Fallout 4? I have played all the Fallouts except for the ones I haven't. Like Brotherhood of Steel and the non-existent Fallout Extreme, which we already discussed. Yes, I'm very familiar with the series. This is definitely not a first-time playthrough here. This is kind of a tour guide for those in chat who aren't so familiar. Liam Neeson looking for something. Uh-oh. I am looking for a Braun man.
Look out!
We gotta be fucking careful with what we say. It's just like such a fucking line-towing meme. We can't be doing this.
I was sure I heard something.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
We'll get him.
A secret stair.
Better things to do.
Hey!
Hey!
Where?
Ow.
Where?
Nothing. Alright. Let's carry on. Can't believe I got Hellfire armor this early in the early in the game after only like 30 hours or something.
Where?
There's more where that came from.
And here we are. Open the door! Where is Phil? I miss him. Oh no. I've grown a bit of grotty facial hair. It's been wandering the wasteland too long. Is this Fallout 3? This is technically Fallout New Vegas, but we are playing the Fallout 3 main story via New Vegas, yeah.
Welcome to Vault 112, resident. According to sensors, you have arrived 202.3 years behind schedule. Please redress in your Vault-Tec issued vault suit before proceeding. Once dressed, please proceed down the stairs to the main floor so that you may enter your assigned Tranquility Lounger. Please dress in
Yes, I know. Alright. Gotta put on our silly. Can I put on my ghoul mask at least? Give my dad a right scare. Hey, Paps! It's me, your son! Don't you remember your wee laddie, Paps? Don't be afraid of your wee boy, Mammy. Horrid. I was wondering because it looked weird. Yeah, it's not just like the HUD or anything. The lighting is a little bit different. It's because it's being run through the slightly different engine, or just whatever is slightly different about New Vegas compared to Fallout 3. Or whether the mod makers had to, like, manually try to recreate the lighting engine when they ported it in. That's why everything's so dark. Oh, hold on. Gimme. What? Liam Neeson, Dad. Come on, son. You have to help me. I need to find some... I can't say it. I'm genuinely sorry. I'm deleting this. Good. I'm sorry to those who don't know. Those who don't know. What's going on here then? It's like that scene in Matrix, isn't it?
Place sucks.
Or something. Huh? It is our father. It is Liam Neeson. Subject unknown. Unverified residents. Please check logs. Display resident status. Warning. Possible program corruption. Unable to verify ID. Resident stress level elevated. Oh dear. Dithers. Unoccupied. Rockwell. News bomb. Where's the big man? Oh no, I remember, he's somewhere else. Alright, unoccupied. Let's hook into this thing, shall we? I'm sorry, Sharon. You have to stay behind. Take care of your little sister. I'll be back with cigarettes. Don't worry. Never comes back again. Is this stream boring? Oda has fallen asleep. Well, Dr. Brockman, you sure know how to make a girl feel good. Fucking hell. Might as well fucking kill myself, shall I? Yeah, have you also considered she might just be tired? We were playing Overwatch till like 1 AM last night.
Good day.
Oh no. I've become a gremlin.
Oh, hello there. I think you should go speak with Betty. She's waiting for you. On the playground, I think.
What can I do for you,
What
sport?
the hell is going on? Where am I?
Such a kidder. You're on Tranquility Lane, of course. Where else would you be?
Stop bullying Steven. Come back to see him get the I'm bored treatment. Have you seen me dad?
Nope. Afraid not. Don't you worry about it, though. You'll find him.
What is it, some kind of computer simulation?
Sounds like you've been spending too much time with your nose in those darned comic books, sport.
Oh, Mabel, did you want to look for a new robot? I know you're not comfortable with your...
Don't ask these people what they feel about immigrants or
I don't even really want the one I have now.
the people that Liam Neeson's looking for.
Not a bit. Really, Mabel, it's fine.
Hi there.
Hi. Also, dog. It's Doc! That was my nickname on the oil rig. Good dog.
Just another machine.
Hello, Betty.
Oh, someone new to play with. What good luck I have lately. I was just starting to get bored. Oh, we're going to have so much fun.
Full of energy. Oh yeah. Where am I?
This is Tranquility Lane. We all live here, and now so do you.
No, I don't want to live here.
You do now. You live here until I say you don't. I know. Why don't we play a game?
What was that? Lily says, "Oh no, I've only heard tell of this quest." Ah! How much of this game have you seen before, Lily, actually? Like, how much of what I've kind of streamed has been just completely new to you? What the hell is going on?
We're going to play a game now, silly. That's what's going on.
Okay. I'm looking for my father. Have you seen him?
Gee, I don't know. What's he like?
Mr. House will be angry when he figures out that you modded New Vegas into Fallout 3. What? Imagine finding Mr. House somehow and he's furious because you... I don't think he'll care or even understand because he's a character in the video game and his voice actor is dead. Rip Rene Aubergenois. Rip Odo. He's an older guy, around 50 or so. He's a scientist. He's looking for Dr. Braun.
That's your daddy? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. This is going to be the best game ever.
Fallout 3. This is going to be the best game ever, isn't? Okay, I guess.
I knew you would. It's a really simple game. All you have to do is make Timmy Newsbum cry.
Bum. That's it? Alright.
You can? I guess we'll see. Huh. Good luck.
So, there is a very, very easy way of getting out this, but where's the fun in that? I guess we'll do this.
Everyone here has one, and no one's
Where's
ever
Timmy
had one.
Newsbum?
Good day. Hi, Martha. Oh, Mabel. Did you...
Hi there. I'm Timmy. Want to play?
No, fuck off. I heard your parents are getting a divorce because of you.
What? Did
Fuck.
I do something bad?
Fuck, I just went straight to the... I mean, there's worse things you can do. I think you could just kill his mom or something. They know what you did, and they're leaving you here all alone.
I won't want the bed again. I promise. I promise.
Is it extra fucked up? Because this is actually a full-grown man in the real world.
I don't...
Like, I think, if I remember right, Timmy Newsbum is like a
I don't trust
actual adult in the simulation pod. Fucking awful noise, that guy crying.
Yay! I knew you could do it.
Perhaps not the most inventive approach, but persuasion can be quite powerful. Well done. And for winning
What
the
in the
game,
goddamn?
you get a prize. You get to ask one question and receive an honest answer.
It's Ben! Ben doesn't sound like this. Ben's lost his German accent. By his own admission, he can't speak German anymore. Well, he speak German, but can't, like, go full German anymore. Ah, just who are you?
I was known as Dr. Stanislaus Braun, but here I choose this identity. Do you find it unsettling? In this place, I can choose to be whatever I wish, and this is what I have chosen.
That's not, creepy at all.
That I control a great deal around here.
What is that? Same energy as Palpatine turning into Tim Curry mid-scene. It really was the voice actor just suddenly changing. Ben used to sound so Schlanger in Fallout 1. I miss Schlanger, Ben. You're out of your goddamn mind, you know that, right?
Oh, come now. Would you court death so brazenly?
I suggest you think twice before insulting me again. Now, there are things for you to do.
Pay a visit to the Rockwells. They're very happily married, and I'd like you to change that. Put an end to their marriage, and we'll talk.
How far do we want to take this? Fine, but only because I want more answers from you.
Rationalize it any way you'd like. If you succeed, we'll continue our discussion.
I'm just suddenly having the realization that this might be the most Fallout-y quest in this Fallout game. Like, the fact that there is a lot of ways to do it.
Oh, Mabel, you were...
There's quite a few routes through it. And there is, like, some actual kind of depth to the
Hi,
quest
Jenna.
progression.
Hello there.
Whereas most quests are just kind of like, go here, do this.
Later.
Or at best, it's like, nuke Megaton or don't nuke Megaton. Just get out of here. There's no rush. Where are the Rockwells? Or maybe I should speak to the crazy lady.
there.
Not you. Who are you?
Good day to you.
Can you tell me anything about the Rockwell's marriage?
Why are you asking me? I don't know anything. And why should I care about their marriage anyway?
Because there's like 6 people in your entire existence. You'd think you'd maybe get to know them a bit.
People around here should mind their own business.
You're all nuts. I remember I hated this. I don't remember how you completed it. Did you do it the quick way? I think I may have just given you like the secret to escaping fast. The abandoned home.
Good day to you.
Roger Rockwell. Nice day, isn't it?
You won't find a day like this anywhere else.
Betty wants me to break up your marriage.
Now that's not funny. Not one bit.
I just wondered how he'd react. Nope, that didn't work. Well, I wanted to show you what the Pip-Boy looks like in this, but it's glitched. Wonderful. Fallout 4 could only dream of a segment like this. Instead, we got that. That's the hippocampus! Fucking hate that. I fucking hate that segment in Fallout 4. It's so goddamn boring. And it leads to nothing. Like, imagine setting up this whole thing of, like, Nick, one of the best companions in the game, one of the best companions in the franchise, having, like, the split personality with bloody Kellogg, the guy who killed your wife or husband, if you're better at the game. And and rather than it lead to anything interesting, it's like one line of dialogue of Kellogg being like, haha, I'm inside your friend's brain. And then it's just never mentioned again. Just never mentioned again.
Good day to you.
Fucking shite. Surely there's something better we can do than just the speech option. Anything you want to tell me about your marriage?
Our marriage? Well, goodness, what kind of a question is that? Mabel didn't put you up to this, did she? What a silly thing to ask about.
Mabel? Who Mabel?
Hey there, sport, how's it going? Now see here, that's not anything for you to be asking about. Why can't people...
Enemy nearby me, crouching with my radio still blaring. Radar, I don't hear anything. Well, usually they can hear something.
Good day.
When you've got your radio on, your sneaking is a bit worse, but yeah. Hello, Mabel.
Well, hi there. Well, they're just so nice, aren't they? It's good the two of them worked everything out.
What do you mean, worked everything out?
Oh, well, I'm not one to talk, but there was that fight last year. Everyone could hear them arguing. Janet thought there was
Roger looks
something
like
going on
Jonathan
between
Frakes.
Roger
Oh
and
no.
Susan. He eventually convinced her it wasn't true. But I've seen the way Martha looks at him. Janet may believe him, but I sure don't.
Thanks for the tip. Maybe you should mind your own fucking business.
Why, I never. You're the one who asked me about it, you little brat.
You little shit. Fucking Jonathan Frakes. Have you called a plumber to your home lately? Can you recall the tallest man you've ever seen?
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not
You're
real.
not
None of
supposed to be here.
It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Only non-white person in the neighborhood. Not suggesting anything about the politics, but finally, someone who knows what's going on. How do I get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make-believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
I told you how I think they should have done it, the Nick Valentine thing. Valentine should have been able to have a good and Kellogg side to him. And depending on your own actions as the player, that kind of like feeds into which side he ends up being on. I like that idea. It's something similar something similar they do with a lot of RPGs. It reminds me of Garrus in the first Mass Effect. How he can be like more, you can kind of influence his like bad cop behavior, where, you know, oh, the rules don't matter, civilian casualties don't matter as long as you get the job done, versus the whole like Paragon follow the rules kind of thing. And that does have supposedly a bit of an influence on him later, but not that I would know, because I only ever do Paragon.
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun.
Evil.
Bastard thinks
Those
because
horrible yellow
this place
eyes.
is God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
Failsafe?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there. It's the only terminal to the outside.
Alright, I think we will do this, but we'll do the other quest a little bit more. What was it? I need to go speak to...
Mabel, I meant to ask you. Have you seen...
I saw blood. Fucking broke that woman's ankle.
Since you don't seem to like your Mr. Handy. Good day to
Martha?
you. There's no story. Never was. Roger and I... Nothing ever happened. I wanted... Oh, I don't know. I thought there was something between us. No, that's not true. I know there was. But Roger pushed me away. Tried to deny it. Even Janet knew it was there. She fought with him over it. I think she still suspects something. I try to stay away from Roger.
Okay. This is the most
Hi.
boring drama imaginable with these fucking plain-ass white people. I wonder if the world will actually go black and white like this if right-wing nutters get into power everywhere. It's true! They will! Color will be illegal.
Good day to you.
Ah, screw it. Hate to break it to you, but I saw your husband kissing another woman.
It's that Martha Simpson, isn't it? I knew it. That's it. I've had enough of Roger's lies and bullshit.
You can't say that word in this good old Christian household. Huh? Where's she going?
I suppose so. I haven't really
Where's she going?
noticed.
Where are you going? Where are you off to? Come back here.
This is a dangerous place, fool.
Where are you going?
Why would Roger do such a thing? It doesn't make sense.
I thought she was going to go kill this other lady. No? Okay, fine. Well, that was a little boring.
So, you have achieved your goal. I was hoping for something a bit more dramatic.
Yeah, me too.
Persuasion appears to be your strong suit. And at least you are cooperative, unlike your father. I was most disappointed when he refused to participate, yet still expected something from me.
Did what you wanted, now explain some shit.
You have amused me thus far, but I still don't think you're quite in a position to be demanding anything. Still, I suppose you've earned the right to some further answers. What
What is this place?
Tranquility Lane was designed to be a home away from home. A new way of sustaining life after the apocalypse. Vault 112 was the prototype. We never had time to build others. As the designer of the simulation, I was given special access. Everyone else here is only subconsciously aware of the artificial reality around them. Their conscious minds accept it as fact.
You don't need to stay here. You can live in the real world. You can build shack houses and eat rad roach. It's not so bad.
The real world?
This world is more real than anything outside.
My body has been seated in the same chair for 200 years. It's sustained by machines. Were I to so much as stand up, my body would crumble to dust. But here, I'm
realizing that this voice actor is Dukov as well.
So much more.
Sometimes his accent is going a bit too Dukov-y. Like, he's supposed to be German, right? But sometimes he goes a little bit fake Russian as well. It's kind of all over the place. Oh, great. I'm really looking forward to doing more for your amusement. Yep.
Your sarcasm is unappreciated. This could be so much fun if you'd allow
It's also the Overseer. Yeah, you're right.
No. Mabel Henderson needs to die.
I mean, there's like 5 voice actors in this game, so I'm not surprised.
Well thought out death. You'll see to that.
Very simple. Plenty of opportunity to show me what you're capable of. Of course you will.
Do we start killing? We've been given the other way out now, haven't we? I don't want to start killing. I think we've done enough. Which one is the abandoned house? That's what I'm looking for. Here we are. Fucking hell, that is Dukov. It really sounds like him. No. There we are. Do. Failsafe terminal. Dr. Braun. So these are like the previous versions of the simulation that he's gone through. Every maybe a few decades he gets bored and he changes things up. Tukin Lagoon. I finally come to the realization that this Tukin Lagoon simulation has run its course. I'm tired of the beating sun and ceaseless pounding of the lagoon's waves upon the shore. I no longer take pleasure in watching Simpson wither away from scurvy or hearing Newsbomb's screams as he's devoured by the Mako shark. I am, quite simply, bored. It is time to reset the simulation once again. I haven't been skiing in ages. Slalom Chalet. Yesterday, Dither slipped on the chalet's icy stairs, went airborne and managed to impale herself on the wrought iron fence. It was spectacular and completely and utterly random. Is there anything more sublime than that bold crimson on fresh fallen snow? It was almost enough to make me reconsider a change of scenery, but not quite. 23 years is a long enough vacation in the Swiss Alps. I long for something more domestic. Tranquility Lane. I have surprised myself. I find Tranquility Lane comforting. Although distinctly American, it somehow reminds me of Kronach, the town of my childhood. There's a beautiful irony with this spectacular simulation as well. The residents here are naturally at home, naturally safe. When I toy with them, when their suburban illusion is suddenly broken, it's that much more satisfying. I do believe we shall all remain here in Tranquility Lane for a very long time. A very long time indeed. Chinese invasion program. Dr. Broad entry, failsafe. There are days I consider finally pulling the plug, as it were, and putting a permanent end to both the simulation and my life. That is the reason I requested installation of General Chase's, we met him in a Another simulation. Chinese invasion program. After all, by disabling the safety protocols, I have ensured that each subject of Vault 112 will physically die if their in-simulation avatars are killed. Real-world death, end of simulation, the perfect failsafe. At least it would have been, if not for my own misjudgment. I knew, when the simulation first went online, that the secondary safeties, those established for all Vault Tech and military personnel, would prevent my own real-world demise in the event of a failsafe execution. In the end, I would kill the subjects and save myself. I wouldn't want it any other way, or so I thought. Okay, so long story short, everyone else dies permanently, but he gets trapped here forever, as he deserves. Also, fun fact, you know the Operation Anchorage simulation? It mentioned General Chase there. I think Dr. Braun was involved in the development of that, because it's the same technology, basically. Failsafe program, I think you have to read this before you're allowed to do it. Here is the revised code for the military training program you've expressed interest in. I'm not sure exactly what you want with it. I again stress that this program was never designed to be run with civilian equipment. Frankly, I don't expect any system you have to be able to run it. Test subjects will die if killed in the simulation. It goes without saying that. Officially, I denied your request. General Constantine. Oh, Fort Constantine. Wow, it's all coming full circle. This stream, isn't it? Constantine Chase. US military training program. Chinese invasion. Alright. Simulate a communist invasion on US soil. Let's go. Program running. Proceed with caution. And this is the good ending. If you die in the simulation, you die in real life. Bison! Bison! Ryubuchi. You have died.
Get fucked.
This is hopeless.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
Congratulations, troopers. You've conquered a suburban neighborhood. The People's Republic thanks you for your service. Alright, let's get out of here.
Do you realize what you've done? You've triggered the failsafe, ruined everything. The subjects will die and I'll be stuck here in this hell alone.
You ruined everything. Everything.
The simulation is very inaccurate because real Americans would have 2 guns for every 1 person. True. After playing the game several times, it's apparent that the Lone Wanderer is a synth. No. He's not. Sorry, I hate these theories. Or the other one that's like, what is it? That the courier in New Vegas is actually the Lone Wanderer. Or that Nobark in New Vegas is actually the Chosen One from Fallout 2. All these fucking fan theories. They're just... There's no evidence for any of them. I put these people out their misery. You're getting exactly what you deserve, you sick fuck.
You've taken them all from me.
Get fucked.
You've left me with nothing.
It's not fair. Nobody to play with ever again.
Get fucked.
Where's the doggy? Let's-a go.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever.
Unable to find
So
the
good
blood.
to see you, but what are you doing here?
They said Nobark was the chosen one because of the crashed highwaymen, which is a stretch, TBH. What are you doing? You could have been killed! Can synths get mutations? Like, can Gen 3 synths get mutations in their synthetic genetic code? Because the Lone Wanderer can, and has. I have several mutations already.
Well, I didn't expect Dr. Braun to be alive and insane. I thought I'd just find notes or holotapes.
Also,
I needed information about
synths can't grow. Synths can't grow up. You would have to be a synth from... I don't know, it would make sense. First of all, well, Vault 101 is sealed shut, so the Institute is not getting a synth into Vault 101 unless they got you in there when you were a baby, but synths don't grow up, so no, synths can't age, they don't age. This is explicit in the text. The first synth child ever created by the Institute is, spoilers for Fallout 4, Lily still has not beat Fallout 4, but if you know, you know, and it is mentioned by the leader of the Institute that they will never age. So there's no growing up, which means that you weren't a synth when you were a child, basically a 1-year-old, when you were brought into Vault 101, which means you aren't a synth during any of the intro tutorial stuff. You aren't a synth when you escape Vault 101. The only opportunity for the Lone Wanderer to get replaced by a synth and have their memories swapped over would be at some point while playing the actual game. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's impossible, but basically, any point where you're sleeping on a mattress out in the wasteland, I guess they could have grabbed you then. They might have replaced you then, but as far as I can tell, there's no way it could have happened before then. Synth gorillas. Synth gorillas! Did you get the information you need?
I did indeed. Braun's work, the Gek, was designed to readapt environments for living after a nuclear war. It's not entirely stable, but I'm sure that components of that technology are just what we need, what we've been missing all this time. I need to return to Rivet City. Once Madison knows about the Gek, I can get her to see that it really will work. Yes, what about you? Why in fact are you outside the vault at all? I don't even want to know how you got out. As much as I appreciate your help, you were supposed to stay there, to make a life for yourself there, not out here.
Didn't you know that it was all a dream? I guess in a Buddhist sense, that's true. What is? The entire game? Tranquility Lane? My own existence? Oh no. You left me there without saying goodbye. What was I supposed to do?
You were supposed to stay put.
And get shot in the head by the Overseer's men.
But I suppose it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The Overseer would likely have a shot on sight. Well then, you'll just have to come with me to Rivet City. You've certainly proven yourself capable enough.
Liam Neeson judgment time. Dad, I'm not going with you. I have other things to take care of.
Really? You're not going to join me?
Oh fuck no, I am not ready for this last quest. That's got to be a next week thing.
I can't stop now.
There's way too much prep to do before then.
It would be good to work with you, son.
So, can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, son. What's on your mind?
How could you leave me like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Is the courier a synth? No, the courier is, or... yeah, they're cyborg. I don't know if anybody was claiming that the courier was a synth. I don't know what the point of that would be. Not to say that the Institute doesn't have the reach to put synths over on the West Coast. Like, when they recruited Kellogg back in... when the fuck was that? 2240s? It was a good long while ago. 2220s? I actually do have a timeline on my computer I could go check, but that would involve minimizing game. Yeah, they had a little outpost, or a little detachment went all the way to California, or near enough to recruit him, so they can travel that far afield. It's just not really much in their interest to, outside of finding talent for their scientist pool. Is this about Mom? Are you trying so hard because of what happened to her?
Oh, my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this.
But yeah, technically the courier becomes a cyborg. You're right.
Have been for nothing.
So what is Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the Waste. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location.
How did Mom really die? You killed her, didn't you?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother...
He looks so
never lied
thin.
to you about what happened.
He's been...
Not once.
I've taken this long to bloody rescue him, that's why.
It was a difficult time.
It's been years. I'm level 32 or something.
To make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
Alright. Gotta go, Dad.
Be careful, my son.
I gotta go hunt some bobbleheads, you see. Oh shit, no! Hold on, Dad! Hold on! You never got to see my ghoul mask! Come back! What's the matter, Smooth Skin? Never seen a ghoul before!
What do you need?
Alright.
Be careful.
I love you, Dad! Right. Where's my crew? There you are. Sorry, is that offensive to you, Sharon? It's a horrible mask. It really does just look like the specific zombie that you meet right at the start of Resident Evil 1. You know the one. Baldy. Ghoul face is offensive. Yeah, well. It's only a hate crime if it's against real people. Isn't that right, Sharon? He won't even look at me anymore. He's that offended. Alright, let's get back in my power armor. Oh, I never looked at this. Righty. Well, let's just leave him to run off to that albino rad scorpion. Have fun. We're gonna go this other way.
Where?
Oh, I can hear him. He's fighting. He's fighting. Should we help him? It'd be a real shame if Dad just died, wouldn't it? Ah, fuck, we'll help him. Sharon is seething with hate right now. Oh, Dad's dead. Shit!
You like that?
Oh, I need some more ammo. How are we doing for time? What's that been? 1.5 hours? That's fine. I mean, that's been actually done the only thing I like had to do tonight. So we can just fuck around for the next half hour or so. Grab some bobbleheads. Get some last little things done before we basically hit the end game.
This place is not safe.
And I think the closest one is actually within walking distance. So we're going to go try and find the Yaoguai caves. Which I think are nearby. If me remembers right. Remember to like and subscribe. Yep, game's over. Dad's dead. The albino scorpion earlier foreshadowed our father's demise. It's symbolism. It's like poetry, it rhymes. Ah, dear, dear. Look at this wee motley crew.
There may be danger.
I love you guys so much. Except for you. And you. Hey, Sharon.
Yes, what is it?
I love you. That's all. Wee motley crew. I don't know who's down here. But I see there's red on the compass, so, oh, fuck me. It's always the goddamn albinos. It's all we're gonna fight from now on. What the fuck are you doing here? Run away! Run away! Bit of a delayed sprint there. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What's the matter? Can't stand the sight of your own blood.
Ah!
I wonder what Eulogy is doing.
Get shrunked.
I wonder what Eulogy is doing.
I didn't actually mean to shoot her there. Can you have New Vegas and Fallout 3 companions together? Yeah, of course. Oh my fucking god, game. Can you please just give me 5 seconds? 5 seconds of peace. I'm begging you.
You're gonna pay for that. That takes care of that.
Ay, ay, ay. The meme of Lucas saying, it's like poetry, gets used a lot, usually to mock, but despite... I'm not mocking. I mean, I'm using it because it's a funny meme, but, like, I'm not mocking. There's some genuine poetry going on in a... Or rhyming, I should say, going on in the movies. Anyway, back to your comment. Despite his clumsy articulation, he weren't wrong. Like the idea of storytelling, just not Lucas's execution of it. And there's some definite, like, symbolic rhythm to the Star Wars movies. Jesus Christ, I'm poisoned as fuck. Give me that anti-venom. And I'll read a book while I'm at it. It's right behind me, isn't it? Shit! I fucking hate these things! Right. Bit of breathing room.
Get them pinned.
Well, Jericho's dead. Sharon's dying. Alright, disable this mine before it detonates. I could see the scorpion exploding when I shot it, and then triggering the mine, and then me dying. I could see the chain of events in my mind palace. Guess what? I think Peter Jackson executed much better for the... I think Peter Jackson executed much better for The Hobbit. Bada bing, I managed to get those movies in yet another conversation. What? You think he's like... Oh, Yagwai tunnels were there. You think he did a better job of, like, rhyming from one trilogy to another than Star Wars? I don't know. I think it was a lot more just self-referencing, you know? Reference. I don't know why I said it like that. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think John Elf at the end of the third movie going to Legolas. I think there is someone you should meet. He's a strider out in the wilds. He goes by the name of Aragon. And then Aragorn's theme play. I don't think that was, like, particularly subtle, personally. But, or was it? He goes by the name of Strider. His true name you shall have to learn for yourself. Like, shut up. Shut up. Maybe there's better examples than that, but, I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not really a fan of those movies. Why does it hurt so much? Like, Evangeline Lilly's hot. That's I can forgive. I don't even. I can forgive. It's a bear. Because it was real. Yes, yes. I say I don't like those movies, but I still do rewatch them, like, semi-regularly, so it's not like I hate them. I just don't think they're very good. I do like the second one. I do unironically just think the second one's pretty good. Third is dog poo-poo, though. I just saw an AI-generated steak on Discord, and now I am hungry. Don't fall for it. It's not real.
Be careful.
It's like jerking it to AI-generated porn. It's just not allowed. It's unnatural.
We'll get him.
Technology is dangerous. That was too much, yeah, but I love the parallels between Thorin and Aragorn's journeys. The fact one ends in fire and one in ice, and the fact that Legolas and Gimli consummate their love while talking. Do you think this might be, and don't take this too much the wrong way, I'm not having a go, but do you think this might be you reading too much into it? Because I know for a fact people do read too much into some of Lucas's shit in Star Wars, definitely, 100%.
Hey.
But a lot of the time, it's like clearly deliberate, you know. So well, for every example of like people just looking too hard, it's like there's 3 examples of like a clear, you know, Anakin blowing up the droid control ship in Phantom Menace, Luke blowing up the Death Star in A New Hope. You know, that's a clear parallel. That wasn't by accident. But like, I don't know about that one. Either of those two, to be honest.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Teach you to mess with me.
Popped. Great stream, by the way, Stephen. Thank you very much. I think those parallels are there between The Hobbit and Rings books, but stuff like the Gillyweed is a throwback. Both end up on mountains. That's a Tolkien thing. Tolkien did just love his mountains. That's true. That boy loved his mountains. It's a bear! Where?
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay, I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying this gun, actually. I have never, in all my years, actually really used the tri-laser rifle. I've never seen the appeal. Like, what's the point? You got... If I ever do an energy weapon build, I just use the kind of sniper rifle. The sniper laser. Why do I want to use something that just uses 3 times as much ammunition? But I don't know. It's pretty good when every enemy is tanky as balls, like in late game Fallout 3. Yaguai Den note. Na needs to cut it with these crap stories about beasts lurking in the depths of the cave. Nonsense. It's scaring the children. I've set up makeshift barriers until we have time to make... Oh, people were living in this cave, weren't they? We've been in this cave for a month now, and we've finally been able to get everything settled. It's nice to be inside and not have to worry about raiding parties overrunning our camp at night. We're safe here, and that's all that matters. Well, fuckers were wrong. Hey, here we go. Sneak. Your sneak attack criticals now do 10% more damage. Fuck yeah. Right, we can get out of here now. I missed the Ripper. Yeah, thing about the Ripper, though, is that it was making it too easy. Everything was like a one-hit kill. Even poor Legatlanius gets, like, insta-killed by weapons like the Ripper. And I spent hours painting him. Don't want him to die that quickly. Sorry for bringing up The Hobbit again. You don't need to apologize. I always love talking about those movies. I have a problem. Before these films came out, I'd fight with people over Dead Man's Chest being the best Pirates film. I think I may be a tad stubborn. Yeah, same about being stubborn, not about thinking anything about Dead Man's Chest. I've never really gotten into the Pirates films, actually, if I'm being honest. So I have no strong feelings one way or the other about them. I have pretty negative feelings about Dead Man's Chest, just because it was put on Christmas or Boxing Day one year, back when I was still living with my parents, so I must have been quite younger, and it was the most painful movie watching experience of my life. Nobody was enjoying it, but nobody felt comfortable saying that they weren't enjoying it, and so we all just sat there watching this fucking nonsense. Barely really watching it, but just having it on. It wasn't so good. Wasn't good. To be honest, that's the only time I've ever given the movie an actual try. Not even. That's a maybe too strong an even term. I'm sure if I could watch it again, it wouldn't be too bad. But I am lost. What is the way out? Where are we supposed to go? Where's the way out? Looking forward to playing Oblivion again if we do stream that. At least you didn't moan about the prequels OST again, says Sam. Don't bully. Even if the prequels do have the best soundtrack of the entire franchise. Right, if you don't mind me, I'm going to minimize game just to have a wee glance at my to-do list. Hell, I might even share my to-do list. If I can screen share. How do I... Not Chrome viewer. Hold on. Can you guys see if I do this? Ah, there we go. Cool. So, here is my to-do list. If I hide some of this shit, you'll see it a bit better. So, main quests over here. As you can see, we're a bit behind. Actually, we were a bit behind, but we have caught up on a few. So I can tick off Scientific Pursuits and Tranquility Lane in a oneer. Huzzah. Bobblehead-wise, we just got the Endurance one from the Deathclaw Sanctuary. We need to get the Agility one. Greener Pastures Disposal Site. I'm not sure what that is. We got Fort Constantine. Boom. Raven Rock comes later. We got Explosives. Oh, Bethesda Ruins. Alright, we'll go there next. Oh, actually, let's go vault hunting. Let's get all the vaults done before end of stream, maybe. And sneak. We did that. Yeah, Vault 106. We'll head there next. Side quests, we basically have done everything. Oh, shoot him in the head. That's done. Now that we did Fort Constantine. And then there's a few kind of miscellaneous quests, some of which we probably will not do. So, yeah, in terms of side quests, there is only one left in this entire sodding game. And then it's just main quest. Neat. Alright, back to Fallout.
Oh, I could use a smoke.
Have you ever done an explosives only playthrough? Have you ever done an explosives only playthrough? Drunk, Jonathan Frakes' voice. I haven't. I haven't. Nuka-Cola plant, Vault 106. Because we got the locations to all the vaults last week. So I think we might as well make use of it, shouldn't we? Oh, as for your actual question, I was too busy laughing at the Jonathan Frakes. I haven't done an only explosives playthrough. I always do explosives plus something else, because it's not the easiest. I mean, you've been seeing how painful this playthrough has been, when energy weapons cause enemies to spontaneously combust, you know? Like this. Imagine doing that in close quarters all the time. I'ma go tell me what you've decided later. Done. I don't know what you mean by that, Chamoy. I have mentioned how much I dislike the new LEGO Star Wars. Have I mentioned how much I dislike the LEGO Star Wars characters? Yes, Lily, you've mentioned it 2 or 3 times. I never said the soundtracks were bad. I think they're copy and paste for the most part. Like, if you listen to the... sorry, chat's going too fast. The original trilogy on CD or whatever, it's the whole score, whereas modern film OSTs are made up of edited bits and bobs. You're not wrong. Entirely, no. Like, there's a lot of reused tracks in the prequel trilogy. But those tracks are bangers, so I can't even hate.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yep, I am running out of ammo. That's the problem with this weapon. Oh, fucking... eat my ass. I am going to run out of all ammunition just from my Bino Rat Scorpions alone. Fucking assholes. This Wasteland's falling apart. It used to be a real country. What happened?
There may be danger here.
You'll never feel more uncomfortable than seeing at World's End in a theater with mums and dads and kids, seeing that end scene where he takes her boot off and licks her legs up and down. I did see this movie in theater, but if I'm being honest, I remember nothing. Nothing about the entire experience. I don't fall asleep during films, so it's not that. I think I just scrubbed it from my memory. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ow! That was close. Yo ho ho, a Deanist's life for me. Okay. I'ma go tell me what hat you did later. I swear, autocorrect. I'm still lost to what you're trying to say, Chamhoy. I'ma go tell me what hat you did later. Poor old Will Turner. He kept stalling when he should have got cracking. I see. I am getting right sick of these guys. This is Bethesda's fucking fault. This is Bethesda and their stupid leveled lists in this game. And all their games. You'll notice that we never encounter regular rad scorpions anymore. It's always giants or giant albinos. And it's now, more than anything, just the albinos. You'd think if they just showed up once in a while as a rare treat, like here, have an albino rad scorpion as a treat, that would be fine. But they have replaced the standard bloody enemies. It's obscene. Let me try again. I'ma go tell me what you did in the stream later. I'ma go tell me what you did in the stream later. Okay, I got you now. You're gonna go. Right, sorry for holding you an extra 5 minutes for you to explain what you're trying to say. Alright. I'ma go. Tell me what you did in the stream later. Catch you later. Hey, here we go, a giant. Right, I actually am very thirsty suddenly. So I'm gonna grab a drink. And I'll be right back. Enjoy the Christmas tree and this scorpion's arsehole. 1 minute. What? Oh, I'm sore back. My back! I'm back! I'm back! Oh, my back! Fucking love Spider-Man. It's just a spike, it'll soon stabilize. That's how it always is in Bethesda scaled leveling games. It is. Oblivion's like this. Skyrim's like this. I've told you guys how I beat Oblivion at level 1, right? And how, barring the final mission, which has a few set enemy types who are higher level, the entire rest of the game is easier because of it. Since you're level 1, and you just fight like scamps and all the other shitty low-level enemies. You never have to worry about anything stronger than that if you just don't level up. Vault 106. Which vault is this? Towards the end, all you fight is ogre chiefs, bandit kings, and raider survivalists. Yeah. I actually fell asleep during At World's End. I don't think I've ever fallen asleep in a movie theater. I just don't. I just don't. I've not hit that point in my life. I'm not my dad.
Can I have a better gun?
Give you a smack upside the face if you ask me that question again. You're so small. Why are you so small? What's the matter with you? Right. Dear, it's dark in here. Ooh. Does anybody want the recon armor? Nah, none of you deserve it. Yeah. Once again, I love that there are no functioning vaults in this game outside of 101. They're just all bloody tombs for the deceased. I think you just need to stop playing Bethesda games, says Dr. Brockman. Maybe you're right. However,
It was out here.
looks like we're going to be playing Oblivion next week, so there's that. You know what? Do I have Programmer's Digest? No? I guess not. Alright, no hacking for me. Maybe actually, to save some ammo, I'm probably going to go through this place melee only. I don't imagine there's going to be anything too tough. It's Dad! It's Dad! What are you doing here?
Take him
Help me! I've got one!
Teach you to mess with me.
Oh, sorry, it was just Jericho the whole... It was Jericho the whole time! Actually, I realize it's a little bit silly that... this might have been the worst point in the entire game I could have come to Vault 106. Because it gives you all these hallucinations of your dad, who you spend all the game up until this point trying to find, and then all the game after this point, if you know, you know. Right now, it's just kind of tonally weird. Because, like, I know where Dad is. He's just kind of like a few miles down the road that way, to Rivet City. I was like...
Where?
It was a guy! It was another guy! An insane survivor. Also known as a raider who they just changed the outfit for. Because they're just raiders. Same hairstyle, same face. Same dialogue even, if they talk.
Can I have a better gun?
I need to rewatch Snatch for the 80th time. You do. Steven, I'll head to bed because a lengthy work day awaits me tomorrow. Thanks for stream. See you tomorrow. I'll catch you at Battlefront 2. Have a good work day, I guess. My work week is over. That's for you. Me streaming on Sunday signals the end of your weekend, and you always complain about it. But for me, it's the start of my weekend. It's never a bad time to watch Snatch. My soul left my body when I saw Rogue One and Last Jedi in cinema. Unfortunately for me, it came back. Your soul left your body when you watched Rogue One? What the hell's the matter with you? I love Rogue One. I can understand any of the sequel movies making you feel that way, but I think Rogue One's solid. I guess this is just a dead end down here. Back upstairs. Oh no!
Hey. Where?
Thanks, Sharon. Glad to know someone's on the ball. I kind of changed my mind. I must stay. And after all that... after all that, you came back.
Go swing that somewhere else.
I think we should watch all 3 sequels together someday as a punishment for our sins. You can go right ahead, Sam. I would rather not. I've already seen The Rise of Skywalker 1 more times than I wish to, so... And I blame Bryn for that. Bryn, who never even shows up to my streams anymore. So what was the point? What did I put myself through all that for? Father, please! Oh well.
I hope this place stays standing long enough for us to leave.
Hey, Sharon.
Hello.
I notice a lot of people do like Rogue One. Sadly for me, it's the one I dislike the most. Even Rise of Skywalker. Can you explain why? I genuinely could not understand that at all. Like, no idea how you could feel that way. Especially, like... Because I think Rise of Skywalker is, like, a complete irredeemable sack of crap. Like, there's nothing about that movie other than just, like, laughing at it the whole way through. I get nothing from that film. Like, obviously, you don't need to defend Rise of Skywalker, but, like, what about Rogue One makes you feel that bad about it?
Thought I heard something.
Rogue One is at least a film. Sam's right. At least it's a film. Like, I'll totally concede that the characters are a bit one note and a bit lacking. Yeah, more than a bit, to be fair. They're very lacking, with the exception of, like, Andor, even excluding the TV show, which has made him like a much more fleshed out character. I think Andor was all right in Rogue One. Jin was serviceable, a bit passive as a protagonist, but it definitely kind of like towards the second half does come more into her own, kind of after getting the message from her dad. The other two, though, the Ip Man and other guy, they were like did not need to be there at all. They were there for the Chinese audience. That was all. Repair. Tag, action box, frosty sniper. Nope. More health. Oh, hold on. Explosives allow you... your damage threshold is increased by 25% against... Oh, now! Okay, does hit the deck apply to Meltdown? Because the thing which is doing more damage to us than just about anything else in this fucking game is enemies exploding when we kill them with energy weapons. So, Fallout New Vegas, hit the deck, Meltdown. It does, and it also doesn't. As plasma grenades cause plasma explosions, but are governed by the explosive skill. What? That doesn't help me at all. Hit the deck works similarly to Stonewall. If you have an explosives... Oh no, if you have an explosive equipped, you will get the DT. What? Surely not. Surely this doesn't only apply if I have an explosive in my hand. So no, it doesn't work with... Ah, fuck, well that's not so... That's not so appealing then. Mysterious Stranger? I tell you what. I don't tend to play with him. I don't like to play with you anymore. I don't tend to go with Mysterious Stranger much anymore these days, but there's not too much else I really want. So I might. Just for those albino rad scorpions, if nothing else. Let's go. Just for some of the tankier Fallout 3 enemies. That's the only reason. Security terminal. Virus equals very yes. Alright then. Anyway, we're looking for a bobblehead. We can't leave yet. Rise of Skywalker is a pitiful movie that tries to please everyone and falls flat on its ass. Rogue One, in my estimation, is badly paced with too many flat characters. It's like a porno... It's like porno for Star Wars nerds. Instead of sex scenes connected by a thread of bare story, it's Star Wars action sequences connected by a thread of bare story. And when the final battle's going on, for the first time ever, I was bored. Alright. Agree to disagree, I guess. Because, like, you're not wrong, per se. It is indeed a series of action scenes held together by a plot, and the plot thread isn't, like, super high stakes or anything, but the way I've always seen it is Rogue One is a war movie in the Star Wars universe. In a way that the other Star Wars movies are not. You know, like A New Hope and that. It's like a classic hero's journey type story. Whereas Rogue One plays more like a... I don't know. Insert your favorite war movie here type story. And in those films, you know, Saving Private Ryan, main characters, not particularly interesting. Kind of one note for the most part. It's guy in military uniform A, B, C, and D. And the plot tends to be something along the lines of, beat the Nazis, usually. Capture this hill. Capture this town. Don't get killed. You know, I kind of feel like Rogue One's similar. In that sense, you know, get the plans to enemy superweapon and get it to safety. It's a simple enough story. Is he dead? Is the hallucination gone? No. Who am I fighting? A ghost! Well, he's dead now. Virus equals very yes is a Homestar Runner reference. Alright. Why are we talking about movies? Why wouldn't we be talking about movies? We talk about all sorts of stuff on these streams. If Vader had to turn up, shouldn't he have cut down the main group? I mean, if it happens directly before A New Hope, is he too knackered to take the lead on the Tantive 4? I'm not really following your complaint there. I feel like there was nothing in the movie which was particularly contradictory in Vader's actions. He shows up at to the battle after the rebels have the Death Star plans on the lead ship. He boards the lead ship while he's cutting through the security on the lead ship. A bunch of rebels fucking get to the hangar bay and board the Tantive 4, and then they escape on that. Maybe Vader should have been a bit more proactive. Maybe that was an oversight. Not out of his character to be a bit overconfident, though. I don't see that as a plot hole or anything. Brockman watches the stream to the guy who was co-writer of Rogue One. Do you know the name? I might recognize it if you say it. Oh, hello, buddy.
Damn it.
And as for the action scenes, best in the franchise, I gotta say. Like, I don't know, maybe if you feel like there isn't enough sort of context behind the action, you get bored by it. Although I feel... Again, though, it's like... It's kind of like, again, with the war movie comparison. Do you ever feel, like, concerned? Oh no, if the heroes don't win this battle, the Nazis could win the war. Like, nobody actually watches a World War II movie with that mentality, because, like, we all know how it ends. I hope we all know how it ends. Sorry, spoilers, Hitler dies. Like, we all know that the rebels do get the plans to the Death Star, and they do destroy it. But it's more about... I don't know how they get there. It's kind of more of a journey than a destination thing. Plus, we had no idea what the fates of any of the characters of Rogue One were going to be, because they were all original. Now, it doesn't help if they're not the most interesting characters. but I don't think they were so unengaging that I didn't give a fuck one way or the other whether they died. But there was still kind of a bit of tension in that final battle. Plus, just the final battle was shot amazingly. Genuinely, like, I will basically accept no criticism when it comes to the how that final battle played out. And it worked very well for what I think an on-screen battle needs to. I talked about this with the Lord of the Rings video with me and Sam about the Battle of Helm's Deep. How it's good because at all stages you understand what's going on. You know, like, the playing field, you know where the sides are, you know what each side is trying to accomplish. I feel like the Battle of Scarif absolutely hits those criteria. And you can see it, like, proceeding from phase to phase, escalation, that way. It doesn't ever get too messy, that it's just like, stuff happening! Ships are appearing out of nowhere. People are just kind of jumping from position to position. You know, that makes for a really bad battle scene in the movie, in my opinion. Fallout in the 50s. Fallout is the 50s if the world stayed the 50s. An oversimplification, but not completely off base, yeah. Fallout is a 1990s image of what people in the 1950s imagine the world of the 2070s would be if it went through a nuclear apocalypse and then fast-forwarded a couple hundred years. So there's quite a few lenses of abstraction going through there. But yes, it is clearly based on that retrofuturism of the 1950s. With a big rusty filter over the top. Right, where the fuck is this thing I'm looking for? I'm gonna have a quick check. Enter the vault, move downstairs, into the living quarters. Once in the living quarters, take a left, cross the small bridge to the atrium, then take a right and enter the second door on the left. Follow this hall to the end. Kill the insane survivor. Oh, okay, we've been in the room where it should be. I'm just gonna find it again. Sorry, the insane... The survivor with the stealth boy is like the final boss of this vault, more or less. So it should be around here? I didn't pick it up, did I? I feel like I would have noticed. Did I just not see it? Alright, Googling it. Vault 106. Bobblehead. It's on a shelf in the living quarters. Alright, just so I can narrow it down. So I'm not wandering around this whole vault forever. What have I missed? I'll tell you what annoys me most about it. The idea that it fixes a plot hole. The exhaust port was never a plot hole. It was a sign of the Empire's hubris. Symbolic of it. Yeah, I get that. I don't feel like the movie was... no, I don't know, you might be onto a point there. I feel like it's one of those out-of-universe things. It was decades of people making fun of Star Wars. For like, haha, how could the Empire be so stupid to have such an easily exploitable weakness in their super weapon? Bad movie is bad. But that wasn't the point. The point was that the Empire never considered small fighters attacking to be a threat. That's why they always gear all of their weapons and like Star Destroyers towards taking on bigger targets, capital ships. Yeah, I guess it fixed the problem that wasn't really a problem outside of kind of casuals. The opinions of casuals. Well, I thought we might get a couple of vaults done this stream, but the amount of time this has taken...
Be cautious.
Probably not. Plus, I'm kind of sick of vaults now. So we're looking for the living quarters. Science labs. We're in the living quarters now. I don't want to spend all night dissing a movie you guys like. I don't want to be one of those assholes. You're not being an asshole. We're having a good old exchange of ideas. Vader is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Arrive, raise hell, leave.
Never mind, it wasn't anything.
Gary Whitta? Afraid it doesn't actually ring a bell. Does not. Apparently he worked on the Telltale Walking Dead games though, so that's interesting. To me. Your brain, Softworks. A note to me. This place is great. I think it's time to accept the new me, and embrace this change. Relax. Another note to me. Come on, don't you like it better here? Breathe deep in the blue. Relax. Note to me. Seriously, this place has everything we need. Enjoy it while we're here. I have nothing more to say to you. We're through here. Okay. Very argumentative with myself, apparently. So, we haven't actually talked about the lore, have we? The lore is that this vault has gas, which makes people crazy. That's basically it. That's the be-all and end-all. Anybody home? Oh no, it's that bitch.
Hey, knock it off.
Who said that? I like how this game tries to imply that you have some kind of deep emotional connection to Amata of all people.
Man, I'm
Stuck up bitch.
Finally be away from Megaton.
Completely forgotten that woman existed. Going to get back to Vault 101 and she's going to be like, oh, it's you. And I'll be like, I don't even know who you are. What did I pick up? I picked up something by accident and I can't find it. But Stephen, why didn't they just fly the Eagles all the way to the Death Star? You're right. Fucking hate it. I'm sick of this place. It's full of dickheads, and I fucking hate it. Happiest man in the vault. Oh, I can't wait for the new Fallout 2 episode to come out next week. I made the mistake of getting too attached to the Rogue One characters. Did you? How was that a mistake? Oh, hello. Thanks for the chainsaw. Gimme. Clover.
Forgot how fucked up everything was. Buzz out.
Nah, damn it. I thought I had a repair magazine. Never mind. Chainsaw, chainsaw. There, you've got like another 5 or 6 uses of it. Have fun. He's been writing for many games. He's an Xbox fan. You feel what you feel. The actors are great, especially Riz Ahmed and Ben Mendelsohn. Fucking love Ben Mendelsohn. In my case, they couldn't stop me from feeling nothing. Fair enough. Have you seen Andor?
Is that blood?
Don't interrupt me, Jericho. Have you seen Andor HD? And if so, what did you think about it? did it change your feeling on the character of John Andor in any way? Where is this fucking bobblehead? Where did that come from? That's a bathroom. This'll be a bathroom. Yes, it is. Down these stairs. Surely. Hello?
Hey! That's going down.
Just give me the bobblehead. Oh, it's a child's corpse. Wonderful. Shit. Hey, Clover, this is what you look like on the inside now. It's your size. Alright, that's a bit morbid. That's a bit fucking morbid. There's a skeleton hiding in each and every one of us. Except for Odo. Where is this fucking bobblehead? I've hit the end of the hallway. Eh? Oh, yeah, I forgot these maps are useless. Absolutely useless. No, it's gotta be down here, surely. Fucking hell. Across the bridge and then right over the bridge. Go south a short distance till reaching a dead end at a giant white crate. From here, go east through the open door, then south through another open door, and follow the hallway as it hooks left east until you get to the room at the end. I fucking hate these instructions. To the living quarters. Enter the quarters and take an immediate left. Across the small bridge. Alright, we're gonna have to take this one little baby step at a time. Fucking hell. This is obnoxious as fuck. Just put it somewhere reasonably easy to find, you cocks. Especially in this fucking lighting. Having to check every fucking piece of furniture. Alright, entrance, we're in. Take the first left, over a bridge, right? And then right, south, once over the bridge. South, once over the bridge. Go to a big crate, and then I guess you go left. And then I guess there's only one way to go from here. And then this leads to a door I haven't opened yet. Right.
Help me.
Glad that's over.
I see it. I see it. I see it. What time we at? Hold up. Have we been going for 2.5 hours? Have we? Holy shit. Sorry, this has ended up being like one of the longer streams, even though we were making good time for the main quest stuff. Too much fucking around. You now do 10% more damage against robots, though. That's handy, especially in Fallout 3, where every sodding enemy is a sentry bot. Tiny. Alright. I'm probably going to just end it there then, after I've finished catching up on chat. Because I'm probably just going to head back to Megaton and sort out my inventory. So, nothing that interesting. That's why I cherish Rogue One. It's the last Star Wars movie to make me feel something. I feel nothing watching the sequels. Wanted the whole cast to perish, except for Kylo. Didn't really care for Kylo, honestly. Sorry, I see a lot of people saying, like, everyone was great except for... everyone sucked except for Kylo. And I'm like, well, I got him Driver, but... Kelly is a silly boy. Silly character. Kylo was the one interesting thing about the sequels, but they just gave him Anakin's story in the end. They gave him, like, a shittier version of Anakin's story. At least Anakin turned to the dark side for Natalie Portman. Kylo turned to the dark side because... Kylo turned to the dark side. Because they needed a guy to turn to the dark side for it to be a Star Wars story, I guess. Gotta follow those tropes. To the fucking letter. In my opinion, Rey should have joined Kylo at the end of Last Jedi. Absolutely. I would have redeemed the film somewhat in my eyes. Like, I thought, and I honestly thought this was like a fucking slam dunk, easy way they could have taken the movie, was for Rey and Kylo to swap the villain protagonist role in the second act. You know, by the end of The Last Jedi. And basically end that movie on a kind of Empire Strikes Back note, except not literally. Not straight up The Empire fucking Strikes Back, but just kind of a similar vibe in having kind of the heroes in an uncertain, dark place. Kylo returning to his mum and the Resistance. Rey basically taking over as a villain, not necessarily having to be the leader of the First Order or some shit, maybe off doing their own thing. Probably just leave the First Order as some kind of wild card militant faction without a bloody dark side at the head of it right now, until you get to the third movie, and if you want to have, I don't know, fucking won't get into it. But either way, then you go into the third movie with Rey as the big overpowered villain, and try to fucking fix her. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but I thought that was like a straightforward, easy goddamn place for them to take it, and instead they, like, didn't do that, and then made shit fucking film instead. I always said I would stop talking about the sequels during these streams. It became a topic which got brought up way too often. Had to stop myself. One man and a box of puppets. That's great. I was just Googling this the other day. Once again, why aren't there more canon Fallout, like, non-game stories? Like that comic book. There's One Man and a Box of Puppets. Great little webcomic. And there's one New Vegas prequel written by Josh Sawyer, which is canon. It does set up, like, Ben A's joining the Great Khans and basically tracking you down and then shooting you in the head as the courier. I just wish there were books. I want to write a book. I've got a story in mind. But there's no point, because I hate fan fiction. Bethesda, get in touch. I want to make it official. I miss the days when stuff was trilogies. Next week, new episode next week? Yeah, for Fallout 2. If I had my way, Star Wars would have ended in 1983, you old.
Aren't you cute?
Fuck. You're such a boomer. I'm joking. And they would have had these... And they would have been these films that people discovered when they needed them. And we'd have new things all the time. This is true. We are, as a culture, way too cannibalistic of pre-existing properties. It's a bit of a mess. Hollywood is a fucking mess these days. Really gotta fucking fix something. It's falling apart fast. The problem with ending Star Wars in 83 is the video games are the best. I assume... Correct me if I'm wrong, HD, but I assume you would allow for games and books to keep getting made, right? You're just talking about, like, the movies and now the TV shows. I watched the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, and that's it. After that, I've not watched any of it. I'm just over it. Not even Taika Waititi making a Star Wars film can get me interested. I'm not really interested in that either, to be honest. Well, we got some Star Wars video games tomorrow for you, HD. We're doing Battlefront 2 campaign, the modern one. I haven't played through that since it released, and I remembered enjoying it. So plus it's a change from 90s shooters.
Space out here.
Polygons. No, skip. Oh, Jesus Christ. The chat keeps jumping when I'm just catching up on stuff. Forrest Whitaker that ruined the... It was Forrest Whitaker that ruined the movies for you, Oda. You don't like him. It's fine, he dies anyway. I mean, he dies, but he keeps getting brought back in. He died in his first appearance in Rogue One. No, actually, technically his character appeared in Clone Wars first, but that was before Forrest Whitaker played him. Then he died in Rogue One. Then he got brought back in Rebels. Then he gets brought back in fucking Andor. Just won't stay. And he got brought back for Star Wars Fallen Order. Man just won't stay down. Which is kind of in character. Oda in her Liam Neeson era. Fuck's sake.
Too much open space out here. I don't like it.
Nothing will make me like Forrest Whitaker. Having seen the last Star Wars movie... Haven't seen the last Star Wars movie. Don't know if I should. Don't bother. Just don't bother. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Johnny. It's not worth it. Games and comics are fine. They are celebrations of the source material. Battlefront 2 campaign. I could voice Tamura for you so you don't get copyright. First of all, modern Battlefront 2. Second of all, I've had enough of your fucking Tamura Morrison voice, Reg. It's too good. It's too fucking good and I'm sick of hearing it. Right, I've caught up with chat. And we've done enough spinning around. So, thanks for watching. It has been a very fun stream. Didn't really do as much this stream, but we did progress the main quest, so there is that. I'm happy. Right, I will catch you all tomorrow. Oh! Did anybody not see... Was anybody not here at the start of the stream and didn't see my painted figure? I can't remember, Lily, if you were here or not. Sorry, I'm really proud of it. I want to show it off again. One more time. 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 So this is what I was working on when you were streaming. Can I get a bit of... Preferably not shiny. I think this has a big shiny thing on the back, so that's probably not very good. Star Wars. Right. Ha 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 ha. Here comes the boy. It is Legatus Lanius from Fallout New Vegas, and I have a better quality photo that I could probably just pop up at the same time. Waha! Well chuffed with him. He's got nipples and everything. Yeah. The paint keeps chipping off though, so that's a problem. Gotta get that fixed. Righty-ho. So, like I say, I'll catch you tomorrow. And next week, we'll probably be finishing Fallout 3. I have plans. There's been a plan long in the works. A bit of modding needs to be done before we can continue. Right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Watch Rogue One if you want or don't. And, etc. Good night.
This is a dangerous place, fool.